Hey guys, hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you've been with me for a really long time, I just want to take a moment to thank you. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, for liking my videos and so forth. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you subscribe. I hope you stay around. On my channel, I post a lot of plus size fashion videos. I do product reviews and hair reviews. Yeah. So I hope you stick around. But today's video, it's coming from the heart, and I'm going to try not to cry because I'm a crier and I get very emotional easily, especially now that I'm going through perimenopause. Yeah. So this video is coming from the heart. And I was going to title it, Never Give Up on Your Dream or Your Passion. I was thinking about this video as I was getting home. And I just wanted to do it hoping that I can help someone. So the video is Never Give Up on Your Passion, Never Give Up on Your Dream. I've been on YouTube for, I would say, almost 10 years plus. That's the African accent coming out. And I haven't experienced the growth that I want. I don't want to say I deserve, because I know I'm honest with myself that I haven't put that work in that I need to. Yeah, so I've been on YouTube for many years. When I started YouTube, I was in my 20s going to college, and I remember just getting my first camcorder or whatever, and I got so excited. I posted my first video, I was nervous, and it did really well, and I was like, oh my God. At the time, I was watching MRSDIVALIKES and I think PEAKMILL and those people, and I just remember telling myself oh my God, I could do this, and I felt like I found something that was like, yes, you know how in the world people tell you to find your purpose, find something that your passion. Actually, you don't even have to find it. Sometimes it's in you. I felt like, oh my God, I figured it out. I found it. And I just got so excited. I got on, and my first video did really well. And I was like, okay, we're coming back. We're coming back on. So I started posting back to back. I literally failed one of my classes because I was rushing home to go do videos. And for me, ever since, it's been the same. So I've had a passion for being on camera and doing videos. When I was doing YouTube, the first couple of years, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best quality. It wasn't best of anything, because I just literally just would be excited to post my fashion videos or post something. And then in that time, YouTube started changing. YouTube became very, it got bigger, and people were, really working hard, and productions, people were having all this set up, and everything was fancier. It was no longer about just coming in and showing your cat. I'm just kidding, but I would say cat videos. But it's it became more. And I'm honest that it really took me a while to adjust to that. I was still okay, this is too much. When people started becoming it felt like every video that was posted was being sponsored, or people started changing in their personality was not even them. And I really had a hard time with it, because something about me is it's hard for me to be fake. And my face says it all, if I'm trying to be fake. So it took me a while. So as I was doing that, it's the same time that, around that time that I met my husband. And, we had our son. And honestly, I struggled because I had an identity crisis, because I was like, who am I now? Adjusting to being a mom and trying to do videos and working and stuff like that, it really took a toll on me. And I just really could not get myself to come on video and do videos like I used to. My body changed, and I just started feeling like I wasn't feeling myself, and I really could not come on here and just continue the same route. So over time, I just noticed that it got harder for me to post. I would post once a blue moon, once a month, and I saw my subscriptions go down. I saw people were barely watching my videos. Some people were asking me if I'm still on YouTube, what happened. And it took my channel took a dip. And when it took a dip, it was really hard to come back to normal, especially when things are now so different. It was a struggle. It felt like being stuck on glue or something, and trying to pull yourself out of it and come back to normal. And I just couldn't. Also, when I tried to post mom content, those were not doing well. The fashion videos were still doing okay, but I just had a change in me that I just could not adjust to coming back. So that happened. And then I started, really looking down on myself. I remember one year I was with my husband in the car and I told him, I was like, I watched Gabe Flowers, one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, Gabe and Babe TV. And I was on her, Instagram, and people are constantly always asking her what she's wearing. And I was like, I have that shirt. Oh, I have those shorts. And people were asking for the link because they want to purchase it. And at the same time, my YouTube was demonetized. My Amazon affiliate links were pretty much disabled. And pretty much I could not, get anything. So I was just like, here is my channel going downhill. And I'm seeing somebody like asking her like, oh, where did you get those shorts? Can you send me the link? Because when you send those links, they get something from them. And I just was asking myself, like, what's wrong with me? Like, why am I not getting that? Like, I literally wear some of the same things that she's wearing. Nobody's asking me what I'm wearing. Where did you buy this? Can you send me a link? And I told my husband, I just broke down crying that day. And I was so down on myself. I'm like, why not me? When is it my turn? And then I just had to, I prayed. I said, God, I'm not a jealous person. And I was like, I know, it's going to take time, but I'm going to get there. And because at the end, at my core, I know that I'm passionate about fashion and I love to dress up and I love to also encourage other women that, maybe look like me. Like, hey, just because your body's not a certain size, it doesn't mean that you don't get to wear what you want. You don't get to be happy about your clothes, And I just was like, okay, God, I'm praying, help me feel better so I can come back on. So I did that for a while. It went away. And then I came back and I was really putting in the work a little bit more and still was not getting the results. So I ran into a channel for FUMI, DESALUS. I'll leave her all the people that I'm talking about down below so you guys can check them out. And this lady who came back on YouTube, and she said that she used to be on YouTube way back. It wasn't doing that well. She came back when she was almost 44. And her channel has blown up and it's bigger and all that stuff. And she said, sometimes it's just not your time. And I had to tell myself that. I said it wasn't my time then. So, and then a couple of days ago, I was watching a video, FUMI Ford, and she does luxury stuff. And I was watching her and she said she said, if you have a passion, keep at it, be consistent. And sometimes, be consistent and don't give up. And she was crying as she's talking about this and it resonated with me so much. And she said, if it takes you 10 years to make it happen, it's going to happen. If that's what you want and it's meant for you, you're going to, it's going to happen. And I was like, oh my God, she said 10 years. Cause I was thinking that's how long I've been on YouTube. Like, oh my God. So I cried my eyes out and I was like, yes. And I'll leave her video below. And then, yeah, so that happened, right? And I started posting all over. And there was a month where I saw a lot of growth. A lot of people were coming on my channel. I started doing shorts. One of the tactics that I did was to start shorts. I was doing shorts back to back. And I remember seeing one of my first shorts got 10,000 views. It's not big, but it was major for me. And so I kept at it and I would post on TikTok. I would come on Instagram and I would go back and do, this and this. And sometimes it was down, but most of the time it was doing well. So I said, okay, let me continue this. So I have an amazing husband that supports me so much. And he was like, okay, what do we need? Get a camera, get a tripod, whatever we need to work at it so that you can make your dream come true pretty much. And yeah, so once he did that, I really was at it. I was posting back to back. And then there was a time that it took a dip again. So that's social media. It takes a dip. Sometimes it's all good. So I'm telling you guys this because the past couple of weeks, I've noticed a change. And I've noticed a change where I'm being seen, really being seen. Because when I took a break from YouTube after I had my son, I noticed that there was a dip. The algorithm was not picking me up. People were thought I disappeared. So now I'm noticing that I'm getting a little more, the views are really coming in really well. Subscriptions are coming in. And I go on my social media and Instagram and all that, and I noticed that. So it's been very interesting. It's so exciting to see people see me. And I know they've seen me, but it's to get that recognition, oh my God, And I'm just so excited with so much energy to come back and do videos that, back to back. I'm ready. I have this excitement feeling. I remember the first month of January, I literally was watching this Mobad video. and he had a song. And I remember waking up, I had a dream, and the dream told me exactly what I needed to wear and post the video and all that stuff. And I posted that, and I was like, more content, more help, more whatever. I was excited. And then, last month or so, my husband got into a work accident. Everything went kind of down, and I felt I felt depressed, like, for a little bit. And I was like, oh my God, like, I just want him to get better and all that stuff. And I just was like, ooh, I guess, social media is going to take another dip again, because I'm going to take a break to just adjust, to what's going on. But then I came back last week and I posted, and the views were just up and everything was going so great. And I said, oh my God. Can't tell you how many times I've prayed and I've told my husband about my dream and how, I want to do on social media, and like this, I want this to be my side hustle, and I'm so excited about it and I'm passionate about it. And sometimes they say, when you have a passion, you keep telling people about it. You want them to be excited as much as you, but you're the one who, what you want, and you know what you're excited about and stuff like that. So I just told him, I was like, I've noticed my numbers is growing really well. And I just said, wow, I've been putting in a lot of work, guys. Like, I've been putting in so much work, posting everywhere and just planning. And I'm just so excited. So I'm just here to tell you guys that never give up on your dream, your passion. No matter what happens, things that come up in life, it's in here and it's in here. You're always planning it. You're always thinking about it. And no matter how many times I've tried to let go and say, I'm shutting it all down. Like, forget it. I don't want it anymore. I get a sign every time to continue. So that's why I really want to do this video. Like, just say, there's going to be highs and lows. But if you know what you want, you make plans, you work hard at it, it's going to come true. So for me, I'm waiting for this coming true. And I can't wait for the end of it, the end results, And I just had to do this video today, guys. Oh, I passed 12 minutes. Okay, I got to go. But I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.